Ever since A Man on the Inside's trailer was unveiled, many fans of The Good Place jumped to the same conclusion about Ted Danson's new show, but the actor's replacement for the high-concept afterlife sitcom isn't what it so clearly seems to be. Although A Man on the Inside certainly isn't Danson's first project since The Good Place ended after season 4, it is certainly a show that has sparked people's imaginations the most for a very specific reason, even if they've bought far too heavily into a misguided, but fun, theory. Danson will continue to lead the cast of A Man on the Inside Season 2 when the heartfelt sitcom returns in 2025. The ending of A Man on the Inside Season 1 essentially confirmed a massive overhaul of characters, given that Charles' new Wendix cover was blown at San Francisco's Pacific View retirement home. Eagle-eyed viewers who also happen to be fans of The Good Place may have noticed several nods to the show that also starred Kristen Bell as Eleanor Shellstrop, but A Man on the Inside also provides undeniable evidence that the two projects are separate. Charles' family in A Man on the Inside proves Ted Danson isn't reprising his role from The Good Place. Charles' descendants are evidence that he isn't just Michael with a new name. Speculation started to swirl when the first footage of A Man on the Inside was released that Danson was once more playing Michael the Demon from The Good Place. The two projects share a creator in Michael Schur, and several similarities between Michael and Charles make it seem as though Danson is reprising his former role. Michael ending The Good Place as human certainly makes this possible, but the fact that Charles has had a biological family for decades debunks the theory Michael is thrust into present-day Earth in The Good Place's finale, which roughly aligns with when the episode aired in 2020. So, 2024's A Man on the Inside Season 1 is only a handful of years after Danson's The Good Place counterpart's big lifestyle change. Therefore, it would be impossible for Michael to not only have an adult daughter, but also multiple grandchildren. Simply put, Michael just wouldn't have had enough time for this family to be brought into existence. Plus, Charles' heartbreaking backstory of dealing with the loss of his wife also wouldn't fit in with Michael's timeline. Why A Man on the Inside not being a sequel to The Good Place is a good thing. The Good Place ended exactly when it needed to, and when it was supposed to. Many fans of The Good Place would surely celebrate any decision to revive the sitcom, even in a cryptically meta way, as was believed to be the case for A Man on the Inside. However, The Good Place was only ever intended to be 4 seasons long. Thankfully, it didn't succumb to the temptation to pad out its narrative and make room for additional episodes, which is what contributed to its solid and focused storyline. For Schur to set A Man on the Inside within the same canon as The Good Place would cheapen the original show's dedicated approach. Having said that, A Man on the Side still scratches the same itch that The Good Place did, albeit without the fantastical aspect of navigating life after death. Danson's charismatic performances as both Michael and Charles bring his characters to life in a way that only he can, and he's brilliant at addressing both the emotional and comical elements of each respective project. Plus, Schur manages to introduce the same brand of larger-than-life characters in A Man on the Inside as he did in The Good Place, while also making them surprisingly tangible.